Hello, this is Paler Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Forspoken. So last time, we talked to a bunch of people, got thanked a lot. We have some remaining detours. There's a good chance most of them are just
You are
cats.
going to throw that away, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna hang on to it. There's probably other kids like Elif around. Other orphans. Can't let myself forget that. Ever. What do these animals eat?
Grass, I'd imagine.
That's it? And they don't just die of deficiencies? Wow, kudos.
The animals are over the moon to be back in the pasture, and I'm over the moon to see it. Warms the cockles of my heart.
I've been fraternizing with what you might call the common people. An intriguing bunch, I must say. I thought the lower city was nothing but street drunks and ne'er-do-wells, if I'm brutally honest. But now I see I was very much mistaken. Wonderful people. Just lovely.
Oh, that's good. But the entire city is small enough, you'd think people would generally know each other better. It's not like they can go very far. I'm kind of surprised. Huh, yep, another cat.
Aw, is this for me?
Father tells me he once worked for one of the Tartars. I'm hoping to follow in his footsteps by working for you. I shall be doing my best to toughen up in preparation.
Here, kitty kitty. Come to mama.
What is it about them that addles your brain so thoroughly?
Are you kidding? Kitty power, that's what.
Okay, so this is the chill. Oh, right. This is where they originally were. Oh, they moved because the break was down here before. Which it's not now? Apparently it's not now.
Oh, it's you! Did you bring us lots of pictures?
Sure did. Here you go.
Oh, that's amazing! Is that really what it looks like out there?
I want to see more. Please, please.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll be back with more pictures later. You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
Okay, so I attempted to talk to Johidi, and there was a crash, and then I had to reload an earlier save. So none of the other quests are done, but I don't really care. I'm not redoing them. We're just gonna try this again.
Whoa. What's the matter, Joe? Can't remember the last time I saw you outside the archives.
I've been looking for you.
Uh-huh. Something wrong?
I've been reading up on Tanta Cinta. Thought there might be something in the archives that could be of use to you.
That's weirdly helpful of you.
I'll tell you more at the archives. Come by when you have a moment.
Lost Lullabies. Okay. Well, we have a moment right now.
Wonder what Joe wants to talk to me about.
Indeed.
Yeah. We're not redoing all of these quests.
Exactly peaceful here, is it?
I'm used to it.
Ah, yes, you're from a filthy, noisy, awful place too.
Yeah.
There you are.
So? You had something to tell me about my mother?
I was doing some reading about her, and I found this book.
And? Looks like all the others to me.
It's about the fall of Junoon. The writer mentions Tanta Cinta being pregnant.
Okay.
If you go and speak to them, you might be able to learn more about your past.
Wait, who wrote it?
Janesh.
Please tell me you're kidding.
I wish I was. You can take it with you.
Well, okay. A journal that offers some insights into the events surrounding the fall of Junoon as observed by Janesh. It was once kept locked to maintain its author's privacy, but time has rendered the locking mechanism useless. While Janesh strove to maintain a dispassionate air in his writing, the pain and anger he experienced at witnessing the crumbling of his homeland and his Tanta's pregnancy and subsequent disappearance shine through regardless.
Well, this is a turn up for the books. Literally.
Why Janesh, of all people? This is literally the last thing I want to do. But I can't not go and ask him now.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well, I don't... Oh, okay.
You. And how does it feel to be Sir Paul's exalted savior? People seem very pleased with you indeed. How nice of them to forget that they once doubted you, feared you, cursed your very name.
I need to ask you something. You knew Cinta had a child. Did you know it was me?
So that's what this is about. Very well. Ask what you must. How did they not see it? I knew those eyes before you were even born. They're the same as your mother's, and I despise them every bit as much.
But how come you knew and nobody else did?
As far as we were aware, no Tanta had ever been with child before. So we kept it to ourselves. Me, Robian, and a smaller number of her retinue as was possible. Though I wish now that we had not.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm just curious how the Tanta bloodline spreads. Like, okay, so like Scylla, for example, she got her Tanta blood from somewhere. I'm curious how that works. Well,
There was a time when Cinta's love for Athia and its people was endless. Boundless. And then you began to grow inside her. Her love was compromised. And we were forsaken. No longer were her affection and dedication the sole province of her people. No. We were forced to share them with you.
That's not true. I saw her evacuating the...
Where was she when the worst of the corruption came? When terror tore through the populace like a plague? For years, it tormented me. Why did she abandon us? But when I realized who you were, I knew. She left us to die so that she could save you.
That's...
I do not expect you of all people to understand. Junoon, once a realm of boundless wonder, of love, was abandoned by its Tanta long before she lost her mind. I know nothing of such things. That old fool, Robian, might have done, I suppose.
So Cinta didn't tell you about him? That he was from another world?
As I said, I know nothing of the sort. But he must have made an impression on your mother. One significant enough to cause her to lose sight of her obligations. Are you quite done?
Not quite. Why are you telling me all of this?
Because I have no desire to owe you anything. You saved the city, and now I have given you something in return. And I will give you one last thing.
Huh?
We may not meet again. Consider this my parting gift.
A small, unadorned key given to Frey by Janesh. She doesn't know what it opens, but he clearly wanted her to have it for a reason. Okay.
What do you think this key opens?
If not something here in the city, then something back in Junoon, perhaps.
Something
Let's go check it out.
in Junoon. Do they really? Okay, head for Junoon Castle. I was gonna say,
I'd save your sympathy. There are far too many of these places to mope about every last one.
Don't worry, this'll be quick.
I do hope so.
okay. Oh no, it's nightmares.
Whoa! Oh, damn!
Okay.
That's them dealt with. Let's take a look inside the castle. What the f...
Okay.
Mom? Where are you going?
I'd say she wants you to follow her.
Yeah. I assume so. Sorry. Oh, you know what? Actually,
That was sweet!
since we're up here,
Possible. That's a good find.
That's something we tried to get at the very beginning. Also, there's that familiar.
It wouldn't hurt to polish me once in a while, you know.
What do you think you are? Designer jewelry?
No, I'm simply suggesting that you might take better care of your most vital lifeline and companion.
Okay, you don't not have a point, but shut the fuck up.
Okay.
What's this box? Oh,
Oh, you know,
there's a keyhole here.
I suppose this must be what that key was for.
that would be a heck of a coincidence.
Hey, is this...
It's the item.
She's gone.
It's definitely the item from that present. Like, it's the same size, right? So it's gotta be.
A music box. This song. Cinta's Lullaby. What's this?
For my dearest Alfred, know that wherever you may be, I will always be with you, your loving mother.
All these years. I never knew.
Why are you crying, Alfred? But I expect you've done a lot of crying, haven't you? I'm so sorry. I've wanted to do this for so long. I love you. I love you so much.
I'll keep Athia safe, Mom. I promise.
Well, it's kind of happy and sad. Diary Cinta kept while she was pregnant with baby Alfred. While most of its pages are now blurry and stained, it's clear from what remains that the besotted Tanta was overflowing with love for her unborn child. A music box Frey found in Janoon Castle. Turning the handle attached to the side causes Brahms' lullaby to play, and inscribed inside the lid is a message. To my dearest Alfred, know that wherever you may be, I am always with you, your loving mother. Yay. Okay.
There's a couple of places I want to go check out.
Are there now? Why, if you don't mind me asking?
Was thinking I might learn something if I put my skills to the test.
That's your mother, Frey. Don't call your mother
Doesn't
thing.
look like we'll have much cover here. The dragon trap doesn't succumb to the urge to blast us with its beam of death.
Ugh, I just can't catch it.
Now, Frey!
Yeah, I don't really feel like fighting all of these bosses again.
Have you made your decision? This is your choice. So be it.
Okay.
Goodbye, Alfred. I will always love you.
Yeah, you still sound very disappointed, though. I mean, I understand.
Where do we go now?
All right, well, this has been a fun game. I've enjoyed it. Story was all right. Not like the most amazing story I've ever experienced, but you know, it's far from the worst. I really liked the characters, especially Frey. Like, she really resonated with me for some reason. I know some people have said they don't really like the characters that much, but I really like Frey. Some of her decisions have been a little bit what? But when you think about it a little bit more, it kind of makes sense what she's done. Like, she doesn't think of herself, she never thought of herself as like some immortal deity or something, so she's gonna try and preserve her life to a certain extent, and she has guilt, you know, she's not a psychopath. Anyway, so I like the characters, the story is alright, the characters are great, and the combat was so-so. Like, okay, take God of War 2018 for example. Like, right off the bat, you don't have access to your full skill tree. But you have enough skills that you can do interesting, varied combat and not just like mash the button over and over again. Even though you can do a lot of things, mostly it's just hold the trigger, press the trigger over and over and over and over again. The game is very button mashy, and that's the one thing I'm not super happy about. But I was able to forgive it for the story because it was interesting. If they come out with a sequel, I might get it if it's on sale. That's about how I feel about it, which is not the worst thing ever, but not the best. So, anyway, that's gonna have to do it for the series. Until next time, see ya, and bye.